What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, I want to spend some time in the auction house talking about where we are at with the new content drop. Obviously, Bol Bol is crazy high in price, but a new Warp Zone content drop. We saw really good Galaxy Opals all across the board. Pete Maravich isn't good, but the other ones are good. Dark Matter Hakeem Olajuwon. But more importantly, basically six really new good cards added into the game. Now, a lot of the cards today are still insanely expensive because these cards just really came out a little while ago. By the time I am recording this video, they're just starting to expire. And so yes, the cards are going to be decently overpriced, but I feel like there's some other cards here who aren't super overpriced and honestly have came down a little bit in price. So I do want to spend some time talking about that today, and as we do dive into it, if you are new to the channel, please smash that subscribe button. Really do appreciate all of the recent support on the channel. So when I look at today's content drop, yes, it's good, but in the back of my mind, I'm knowing that the All-Star content drop is coming next weekend. And so, you know, yeah, like Bol Bol is great. Lavine, Paolo Banchero, they're all fantastic cards. But I can't wrap my head around them being worth the price they're going for. Even for some of these pink diamonds, like Starks, Elliott, Latrell are all okay. Reggie Theus is okay. Bol Bol is obviously really good. But again, the cards are decently expensive. And so, like, the real question is, where is the market at right now? Are we seeing a big time market crash? Or is it just kind of another day? We saw another mediocre drop and there's just not a whole lot going on in the market. Honestly, that's kind of the way I'm trending to think. Like, yes, we have 13 days left of the season. Next week, we'll get All-Star content. 2 weeks from now, we'll see Super Packs. And honestly, that is when I think the market is going to really drop. Because right now, like, yeah, we're continuing to see decent cards, decent content, or decent pack cards, I should say. But prices really haven't crashed. The only thing that I would say has went down a little bit are the floor of pink diamond players. So like right now, you can get Reggie Theus for 30,000 coins. And honestly, a fully badged Reggie Theus at a 6'6" point guard with a good 3-ball, good ball handle, solid enough defensively is really solid for that price. I'm just being honest with you guys with Reggie Theus. No, I'm not trying to gas Reggie Theus because I don't think the card is, you know, perfect. But I'm just saying for that price, he's not bad. So I think we're knocking on the doorstep of pink diamonds becoming relatively cheap on this game. Like I said, they've just kind of steadily went down, and obviously in today's drop, we get Reggie Theus, who is literally dirt cheap on this game. And actually, again, you have to badge up Reggie Theus, but once he is badged, I don't hate on the card a ton. Now, as far as Galaxy Opals, I mean, Pete Maravich is our first buyable, basically, for 100K Galaxy Opal in the game. First one for 100,000 coins, you basically is going to be expiring. And honestly, by the end of today, Pete Maravich might be a buyout. I mean, the card's not good whatsoever. I would not ever recommend you guys picking him up, but Pete's going to be a buyout. And I think when there becomes a time in which Galaxy Opals consistently become buyouts, I think that is when we are knocking on the doorstep of seeing a big time market crash. So I think that's what we're knocking on the doorstep of seeing. Now, one other thing I did want to mention is what are the prices of the old cards that came out today? So like, what about a Zach Lavine? What's the pink diamond Zach Lavine's price? Honestly, this Zach Lavine walks circles around all of the new Zach Lavines. Just wanted to throw that out there. Price of Paul George. Season 1 Paul George can go out there and be just as good as Galaxy Opal Paul George. So this is one thing that I did want to make sure I hit on today, is these diamond cards are legitimately just as good nearly as the Galaxy Opals. I honestly expected their price to come down a little bit today, but they haven't. Like, Paolo's price is still high, Zach Lavine's price is still high, Paul George's price is still high. And so overall, the market is still pretty high right now. I thought it might come down a little bit today. I thought today might be the day, especially heading into next weekend, that the market starts really taking a hit. But as it stands right now, that's not the case. And I was worried because earlier this week, I did buy a Jaren Jackson Jr. I bought one. He had, you know, an extra Hall of Famer. You know, came with the legend badge. But even if you look at Jaren Jackson Jr., you look at Rudy G. These are cards that I like that are holding their value. Now again, when super packs come out, some of these cards will lose a lot of their value, but for now, their value is still relatively high. And so if you were hoping that today would be a day in which the auction house would crash a ton, the only thing I can really say is I'm sorry. Like, I thought today would be, you know, the start of it trending downward. But as time goes on, I just don't know if that's going to come to fruition. I mean, Michael Beasley is still over 400,000 coins. You look at Yalen, he is still, I mean, cheaper, but he's still pretty expensive. And so you got all of these cards that even came out last week or a few weeks ago that, you know, are good, but they're still incredibly overpriced, in my opinion. So hopefully, you know, heading after the All-Star break, maybe the market will slightly, you know, continue to go down. And maybe, just maybe, the market needs some more time to settle today. I'll keep an eye on this Zach Lavine card. Like, I like Lavine, but I do think his price is a little bit outrageous right now for what it is. Obviously, Paul George is good. Banchero is good. But I think Zach Lavine is just as good as anybody else. Now, obviously, to get souped up cards like this, Russell Westbrook is super souped. I mean, he's not crazy overpriced. But you've seen it. And this is one thing I want to hit on is cards don't see that big of upgrades. And so one thing I want you guys to see is, yes, the All-Star drop is coming and Galaxy Opal Wemby probably is coming. But would that dissuade me from buying a souped Wemby right now? My answer would be no. Like, if you can get a Wemby that looks something like this, he's going to be better than Galaxy Opal Wemby. I'm telling you that right now. Same thing with LeBron James. I know a lot of people are like, Ty, should I sell Bron? My answer is, I mean, maybe, right? Maybe for the All-Star game. But if you got a suit Bron, by the time you sell him and buy the new one, like, it might just be better holding on to him. And so, you know, that's something to keep in the back of your mind. Any of these All-Star players that you might like, I get it. I do. But at the end of the day, if you got a suit Giannis or a suit Bron, I don't know if it's worth it to sell them and have to buy them back. I know the All-Star game's coming, but as time goes on, that's really what I'm thinking about right now for myself. So, I don't know. I do think with Super Packs, with the All-Star, you know, a drop coming next week, Super Packs coming the week after, I do think we're knocking on the doorstep of eventually seeing the market slightly trend downward. But today is not that day. Today is not a day in which the auction house is going down really at all. Even for the, you know, the pink diamonds in Paul George, the pink diamonds in Zach Lavine, Paolo Banchero, or the diamond Paolo Banchero. I thought these are cards that might lose some value today. But I think as time goes on, we're starting to realize that maybe, just maybe, we should not have dropped this card day one. I think that's really the key here. This card came out in early September. We had October, November, December, January. 4 months later, and he's still probably a top 3 or 4 small forward in the game. That's the problem with the game right now. That's the reason we're not seeing a lot of market crashes. There's no evolution of the game. You know, like in college football Ultimate Team, right? An evolution happens, and the cards that used to be really good are now really cheap. We're not seeing that in 2K. And so some people like this. I just think it ruins the newness. It ruins the excitement. There's nothing to be excited about with Zach Lavine, Paul George, or Paolo Banchero. Why? Because there's no newness to it. We've already basically had those cards in the game. People are excited about Bol Bol. Why? Because he's a new card. Nobody's used Bol Bol in this game before. So yeah, he's super exciting and super new. So that's really the update today, guys. As far as budget options, I don't love a lot of these cards. I mean, Lamont Murray's fine. But again, as far as like these cards are concerned, do what you got to do. I'm not the biggest fan of them. Reggie Theus for his price is fine as well. But yeah, as far as a market drop today, I thought it could happen. It didn't happen. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.